Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day. It is going to be another interesting day in the market, especially after what we saw yesterday. I know some of you guys are a little confused still, probably, about what the heck was going on yesterday. A lot of people were talking about potentially people knowing about this NVIDIA DOJ probe ahead of time, the antitrust case, selling ahead of time, coming into the market, kind of messing things up, which I mean, it's possible, and it probably did happen. Um, I know there were a lot of comments out on Twitter that Nancy Pelosi sold her Nvidia shares. Guys, this just reminds me of like another one of those like 13F reporting situations where like remember when Michael Burry had like all those puts and people were talking about the notional value. Just the way that these things are reported, guys, love to mess with people. There's been no new filings, but it was kind of funny to see everybody like freak out. She probably did. I mean, Nancy Pelosi probably sold some Nvidia, but do we know for sure? No. We got a lot of interesting things today too. Healthcare companies are looking interesting. REITs are looking really interesting too. But again, a lot of this is just going to be about capital preservation team, making sure that we're keeping our risk in check, and taking good setups. That's it. That's all we can do in the market. And then once those really good setups start to form again, we capitalize on them and we continue to do what we do in the market. Now, a couple tickers I'm actually interested in today. We have one of our favorite tickers moving to the downside, which maybe this time they'll let me buy share. Finally, maybe. I'm probably just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it and just throw like 10, 15 grand at it and then just close my eyes and be done. Because you guys know the ticker. But team, it is that time of day again. Make sure you guys are saying good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, I'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the stream, let me know. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to some more people here. And team, Discord is live for everybody. Everybody gets 2 weeks free. If you guys haven't hopped in yet, make sure that you guys do. We have all the watch lists of stocks, cryptos, and FX pairs about to explode before they do every single week. You get access to all the courses, all of the macro research reports. Tonight we have our webinar team. I almost forgot. We have our first webinar that we're doing with all of you. There's a lot in there. There's a lot in there, team. It is, yes, obviously, we're doing all the trading stuff, but all of the other financial literacy, investing, macro, those things that you absolutely have to know in order to have success long term. Obviously, those are in there too. But let's do our roll call, see who's in here, and then let's get after it today, huh? Let's see. All right, team. So we have Samuel, A-Rock, Jay, Rogue, Todd, Eddie, All Function, Starsky, Caesar, Cassandra, Alfie, Romeo, Jackie, BTD, David, Zach. No, I'm not. I haven't been over there in like over a year, man. Daily Taylor, Wreck-It Ralph, MT, Deeb, what's up, man? How you doing? David, one of one. Daily Taylor, good morning. Let's see. All right. So, what do we have? Yields are coming back up. That's interesting. So yields were dropping a little bit earlier. That could have been off the trade deficit news. Kava looks pretty good here. I mean, Ralph and I were talking about this one in the pre-market. This is an interesting one. If we get a couple more days of consolidation, I'd actually be pretty interested in some more Kava longs there. I mean, it did literally right as I was talking about the strength that it was showing yesterday, moving up to 62.60. It just started to move to the downside. I mean, that is still some pretty solid strength after what the market did yesterday. ONON is all right. I kind of like this one. We'll see what happens there. BMY is still looking really interesting for us. So we have this one. This one has a little bit more time to expiration on it, so this could be fun. And then Palantir, come on, dude. Watch, it's at 29.91 in the pre-market here. If they screw around and like pop it back up into open, I'm gonna be a little upset. So I don't know. I can't. I'll probably end up selling puts on it again at some point, collecting some premium, seeing if I can get some shares. But we'll see. We will see. I love that company. I just don't own enough of it. I mean, that's like one of my highest conviction tickers over the next like 5 to 10 years. And then what else? So I started, those of you guys that are in the Discord, we're talking about the idea competition and just like formulating some more of these ideas for like 6 months to a year out. I started initially looking at Disney. I made that like brief write up for you guys on kind of my initial thoughts on it. It's not bad. It's not great though. You guys know the deal. The Palantir I gave you guys at I think it was this year at some point. Whenever it was in the 14s, that was a good one. I mean, technically we did it with Mara as well, but that was more of a trade. The Philip Morris, the actual big write up I gave you guys, that looked amazing. And SoFi, like you guys, in the end of that little write up there, those three things that I talk about are the things that you need to look for when we're talking about these ideas or whether or not you want to invest in something long term. Knowing those things, it becomes a lot more obvious why I was looking so closely at like Palantir, SoFi, and Philip Morris. It just like it's like those ticked all three of the boxes there. What strategy do you use? Like the EMAs? I only have a 10 EMA on my chart. I mean, it's useful in a sense, like it kind of gives you a barometer of where we are. I mean, you can buy off of it sometimes, but no, I mean, the way that I find stocks that are about to explode before they do is so mind-numbingly simple. I could teach like a kindergartner to do it, and they could execute it easily. So, I mean, I trade like breakouts on the daily, and then the retracement strategy with the day trading mastery course. With that strategy has like I don't know, at this point, like 20 winning months in a row. That thing's filthy. You don't need any indicators for that. Most of the time, they just confuse you because what people do is they think they put too much faith in them. That like people put too much faith in like an EMA, an RSI, MACD, or some indicator. It's just like you can't do that because they're never gonna give you like the proper entry of where you probably should be entering. EMAs, sure, you could. Like you can scalp with EMAs. Like the 10 on like the 5 minute, especially with ES, you come up, you test it, you close below it, you can target that next level. Like it's not hard. It's very simple if you want to do it that way. ERJ, I feel like we've talked about this one a lot. What in the heck's going on here? What happened with this thing? I mean, that's... Hold on. This is not... Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do anything on this, but... Oh, upgrade. That's what it is. Upgrade to buy from hold. Whoa, that's a bit. Price targets ranging from 26 to 48. Wow. Where's it now? That's up there. I mean, you'd be all the... Oh, yeah, that's pretty big. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, Kava's interesting. Again, though, after yesterday and what we're seeing, the name of the game is going to be capital preservation. And I think people are going to... I think a lot of people misunderstand what trading actually is. There are going to be time periods in the market. Well, right now on ES is the 15-minute, and then everything else is the daily. I think what a lot of people always fail to realize is that there are going to be times in the market where you just don't do anything. You just don't. Because what a lot of people, they love to think about it in terms of like how they go to work or how they go to school. It's like, oh, I have certain things I have to do. No, a lot of times, guys, or more times than not, the best thing to do is to do nothing. That's what the less trades, more profits methodology is all about. Because imagine if you thought there was a good opportunity when there really wasn't. And then you come in, you start like getting like ticked down. You're like, all right, well, I'm losing. Now you don't have as much capital to take advantage of the amazing moves when they do form. It's just patience. You got to have patience. Like, and then last month is a really good example of like playing defensively and then still having a really, really solid month. Like you guys saw the screenshots. Like I was up over 10% last month, double-digit percentages in a pretty wonky period where we had the Nike, we had the bond trade, we had what else? The post-earnings moves. I mean, the 3M 500%, the IBM. We've had some really good ones. But you have to make sure that you're not coming into the market every single day saying, I have to do something. It's just that's how you lose. And that's why most people in the market fail, because they're trying to do stuff every day when they shouldn't be. It makes you feel unproductive, but you're not. You're actually being the most productive you can be. EVH. Healthcare. Dude, all right, healthcare. We talked about this in the pre-market plan with you guys. These healthcare names look interesting. I think UNH actually lost its pre-market gains. Yeah, it did. BMY is still holding though. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. This one looks really good. This weekly setup here looks pretty dirty. So we'll see what happens with this. I mean, even if we come up here 51.21, I think it's what 51.80. I actually think I'm probably just going to try and hold this thing to 55. I think I'm good. That's going to be what I do. We'll see though. Yeah, the REITs are great, especially in times like this. REITs are great in times like this. Yeah, those are good. Win more. You made it into the Discord. There you go. There you go. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, that pre-market plan is there for you. There's not much I'm looking at. It's more so just seeing what job openings. I did that quick little write-up for you guys too, in that pre-market plan on what job opening, what what they are and kind of exactly how the market can react to it. But job openings have been on a steady decline since March of 2022, which does not signify growth. So what we could see now is that if job openings start popping back to the upside, that signals a little bit of like potential future economic growth, which will weigh it down on rate cut expectations. But I don't think these are going to be moving that much today. Oh God, I swear, it's like, all right, think about it like this. When you're looking at like these SOFR futures and like these different metrics to understand, to get a good insight into what people are expecting for rates, like rate cuts, it's almost like they're all idiots. And it's weird because the market tanked yesterday. The only new piece of economic data was stuff that we really already knew, which was manufacturing in contraction, which it's been like that for the last, how long? For what, year, 2 years, 3 years? So the fact that they've reacted to that and stepped up their expectations for 100 basis points of cuts by the end of the year is ridiculous to me. I don't know. I don't really see the argument right now for 50 basis points of cuts and the amount of cuts that the market is pricing in, because people don't understand, like, you're going to reinflate it, unless, all right, the only way that aggressive rate cuts actually keep inflation lower is if shelter comes down hard. Because shelter is like really one of the big components of why inflation has remained so sticky and high. So the reason why I say shelter is that, well, if you see more volume in the real estate space, because there's not a whole lot right now, the prices could end up coming down. So, because I think people are like, oh, rate cuts, market up. Well, first of all, historically, that doesn't happen. We've talked about that a lot. So, SOFR watch. What do we got here? Interesting. Okay. NFP has a secret to tell on Friday. Oh yeah, NFP is gonna be, guys, Friday. Gas coming down too. Yep, that's gonna help. Natural gas is coming up. Oil's coming down. Nat gas is moving up, which does tend to happen. Friday is gonna be really big. AMN. Let's take a look at that. AMN. It doesn't look bad. I just would like it to be above the 10 there. Where's something? Because didn't Tesla hold yesterday? Oh, no. Tesla was up and then lost it there. And then Netflix invalidated. Lowe's is going to already invalidated. We'll see. I think this is pretty much invalidated here. I mean, it closed right around the 10. If it pops up today and then starts consolidating, I'd still be interested in some lows. That could be interesting. So again, I mean, we are always looking at tickers. So those of you guys following me on Twitter, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'll throw ideas out there. It doesn't mean they're going to validate and go. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But if they just roll over to the downside, I mean, we're not going to touch them. What else? BMY, not doing much here. What is the market doing? It's slowly trying to move up. Slowly. What do we got? 15 minutes until market open. Starlink agreed to block X in Brazil. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. I mean, that whole Brazil stuff is crazy. Coming soon to a country near you. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? It could. You never know. That would be insane. They were like, yeah, we're gonna censor everything now again. Kava's got a whole. Where's Chipotle actually? Dude, there's so many good setups, and they just I hate to say it like this, but they really kind of came in and rained on the parade on all the good charts. Now it's a waiting game again. There are still some good ones out there, but like Chipotle was looking really good going into yesterday. We said, obviously, we're going to need a little bit more time on it. Netflix was another one that we were hunting up in here. Nope, I had not after yesterday. What else? Qualcomm was another one. But I mean, again, we kind of knew the deal with Qualcomm. We were like, hey, this is actually, I think Amazon's holding. Yes. Okay. Amazon is one that is holding. So we're going to watch Amazon. I mean, yes, it was down 1.26% yesterday, but compared to the broad market, that had some nice little relative strength there. So we're going to keep a lookout for Amazon going into the next couple of days, weeks, depends on if this thing wants to really start drilling to the downside. Is it nuts? Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. And again, guys, there's going to be days where I don't do anything. Does he actually trade or just talk? Adib, you haven't listened to a thing that I've said. The things that I am saying right now are literally the reason and the key to you having long-term success in the market. If you just want to come on here and be like, oh, I'm going to follow somebody's random nonsense scalps, go somewhere else and lose money. Seriously. Yeah, I take trades all the time. But you have to make there is a way to have success long term in the market, and there's a guaranteed way not to. And coming on and being like, just scalp, you're never gonna make it. You're just not. You want to have long term success? I will help you, and I will show you exactly how to do it in a very, very easy to understand way. But if you just want to come on here and be like, oh, trade gold, which I feel like was probably gonna come next, but it's also the market's not open yet, dude. We have 13 minutes until market open. Market's not even open yet. Like, what do you want me to do? Trade pre-market like a crazy person? Yeah, what do you want me to trade? The market's closed. The options market's not open. Could I trade futures? Yeah. Am I going to? No, that's insane. He teaches you how to trade yourself. Exactly. And then I release my lizard brain onto everybody and make sure that people understand the macro implications of everything. Boom. Yeah, imagine trying to follow trade someone scalping with a 30-second delay. Isn't that nuts? That'd be crazy. In your opinion, futures versus options for a semi-beginner? Depends. Day trading, futures. Swing trading, options. But if it's a macro trade versus... Okay, so this is... Let's just do it the simple answer. For day trading, futures. For swing trading, options and shares. If, though, it's one of the macro theses that I have, I probably, for me now, I'm like, I kind of want to start taking them with futures. Like the bond trades that I had, like the TBT trade, would have probably been a lot better with futures than it was with the TBT share. That's the only difference. So, yeah. You guys want to learn how to actually have success long-term in the market? You're in the right place. If you want to do all the other nonsense that you see people on social media do where everybody loses, go do that. That's fine. You finally came clean about being a lizard person. But yeah, guys, everybody that hasn't already taken advantage to the 2 weeks free to the Discord, I will throw the link in the live chat right now. Make sure you guys take advantage of that because at the end of September, there's going to be no free trial and it's only going to be waitlist only. Only going to be like working with the people that are actually serious about having long-term success in the market. And that is all at the end of September is also when these streams are only going to be private for you guys in there. You guys will still get the daily YouTube videos out, but the streams will be private for everybody in the Discord at the end of the month. and then it'll be waitlist only. So let's see. But yeah, today's going to be interesting. What do we got? 10 minutes to go until open. We also are going to have a really, really good macro research report for you guys this weekend as well. So another one of those VIX Insights ones. So if you guys haven't read the existing ones yet, if you have time, you definitely should. The Japan one is probably the best call that I've made in a while. I think that was the second most recent VIX Insights research report where we talked about Japan being the catalyst for the market coming down. And then it did. Did I go over guts? I have not gone over guts yet. But yeah, this one's another one. Another healthcare company, biotech. Really looking good here. If this thing breaks to the upside above, it's like $3. I didn't even realize that. What's the market cap? It's borderline. Oh, here's the other thing that I haven't looked at yet, and Ralph brought up yesterday. MSOS up. Where's ACB? There's also a Florida. What is it? It's like a Florida decriminalization or something in November. So we'll look at that. Because there were two, remember, there were two ACB trades. This was the 1-16 risk to reward one, which was disgusting. Then we took it again in here, and I missed it, kind of. Because I nailed this. It came back down. I just stopped it at break even. And then for the day that I actually wanted to be in it for, the release, I was not in. But you guys were, so that's fine. But those are going to be interesting. You were bummed about Disney? Well, it's not over. It's not like the Disney thesis is like dead. It's just, I got to look at it more because it's not perfect. Like the Palantir, it's super high confidence. The Philip Morris, like the Philip Morris thesis is not going away. Like it's going to stick around. Ankles. Like that one, I gave that one to you guys at like sub 95. I don't know where it is right now. It's probably still crude. Dude, look at Philip Morris, dude. I gave this to you guys here. 95. It's at 126 and it pays a fat dividend. You're welcome. You're welcome. So like those, it's like if I don't have super high confidence in it, I'm not going to do a write-up on it. SoFi I still really like, but I'm actually still hoping that SoFi drops more. Like, I'm hoping that it can drop a little more and then I can buy some more of it. In terms of confidence, it would go Palantir and Philip Morris are top, and then SoFi's just below that. Tesla, not really doing much. We looked at it, but it's not doing much for us there. Market's screwing around. Interested to see what happens with BMY today and the REITs. So if the REITs start to get, and I mean, the only positions that I have right now, I have a lot of time on them. HYG on the downside would have made sense yesterday. Yeah. Oh God, that's gnarly. And then natural gas, UNG over here. I don't hate it. I don't think I'm gonna do anything on it though. Like, I kind of want it. Boyle looks interesting. Boyle for a shares trade could be fun. Like, you get something like this. Where you go here, stops below this low, you target up. I mean, it's not the best. Yeah, it's not the best, but it is there. So I'd probably try to do something on UNG, United States Natural Gas. Go with the options on those. SPY. Market's not really doing anything. Let's just chop it around. I mean, you look at ES on the daily, you're kind of cooked. That's not good. Because again, you had this diamond kind of in here. You had the consolidation at the highs. And this is what I was telling everybody yesterday. I was like, well, also, we got some slackers on the like button this morning. Uh-oh. But this is what I was saying yesterday. I was like, well, the fact that we've consolidated in this range for a while is going to show like the market is having a lot of great setups. It then also has to validate to the upside. So... did we see that? No. Would you do a VIX Insights on Tesla? I feel like there's a lot to go over there, and a lot of people usually bearish on Tesla. Well, I would actually say the opposite. I think a lot of people are typically bullish on Tesla, a little too bullish. Because what people do on Tesla, and this is the problem that I have with Tesla, is that when you hear a lot of people talk about it, in this is not in a derogatory way, but in the Tesla cult, like people who really only talk about Tesla. AR guy, what's up, man? How you doing? What they say is, oh, it's not just a car company, it's this XYZ. The issue that I have with it is, well, okay, if that's the case, then you would expect to see a pretty equal distribution of revenue generation in Tesla's earnings, and you don't. The vast majority of their revenues come from car sales. So yes, they do other things, but they are, if you were to look at it, it's mainly a car company. So, but we could do one. I'll tell you when it's going to explode like last time. How about we do that again? We just play Tesla like we did last time for the multi-thousands of percent. Actually, where's Palo Alto? Because I think that one was getting hit. And because we've had a lot of fun with that. Oh, no. That actually was setting up. Not anymore. That's gone. But Lowe's is another one. But this thing needs to pop back to the upside there. BMY. Where's O? How's that looking? We'll see what happens to the REITs today. Yields did move back to the upside here. We got to see if the 10-year is going to start trickling to the downside for the future. Yeah, I mean, they do have a lot. It's a car company now, agreed. Yeah, and like when people come out and are like, it's not though, and I'm like, but it is. Like, it just is. You can't, like, because if you look at the data suggests that it is a car company. Inda Daily. Okay, India's been ripping this year. The only issue that I have with some of these is the gaps, and that was why, like, when I was trading Koru here, when I like top ticked it, like, this trade here was good, but it, like, I mean, it was a 1 to 3, like that 1 to 3.3, so that's good. But they're gappy. Like all of these like emerging market ETFs, like EM, is gonna, especially with the dollar. Like look at the dollar right now. What did we talk about with the dollar, ladies and gentlemen? Back down in here on Twitter this day, with the dollar shorts coming in, and the only issue that I had with the dollar thesis is there's not a 3 times levered dollar ETF, and the options on UUP, the normal dollar ETF, were just horrendous. It didn't make sense to touch them. Dollar futures would have probably been what I could have looked for. 500 mil purchase. Of what though, Ralph? For other sources. They do generate revenue from other sources, but it's not like, I don't want to say it's not meaningful because it is, but it's not a significant portion of the revenue. Nvidia knifing again? Yeah, I mean, that thing is okay, so I don't want to ring the bell here, but on April 3rd, 2000, Jackson issued his conclusion of law holding that Microsoft engaged in monopolization, attempted monopolization, and trying to and tying in violations of sections 1 and 2 of the Sherman Antitrust Act. So that's April 3rd, 2000. Okay, let's go back. Let's see. Where was that? I mean, that's, oh wait, hold on. We're gonna have to do it on the monthly. I meant to do the 1 month. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, look. That's not good. June. April. It's kind of the top. The big antitrust was the top. It was the top. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about that in a YouTube video this week. But we'll see. Forex, baby. Well, I could have. I mean, you could have. I actually almost think, depending on what NFP is and what Powell does, you actually could see another USD JPY move to the upside, similar to the one that I called out for you guys. It is possible. No more dollars will spread with bye-bye dollar. Here's an interesting point. You do know that if everybody decides to get off the dollar at once, it's mutually assured destruction. Because currently all of their reserves are backed by dollars because their reserves are a lot of them US treasuries. So, I mean, we would almost have to agree. It's weird. You gotta, we could do a whole BRICS thing. We talked about it with Alfie one time. Alfie was asking about that, but it is kind of mutually assured destruction if they do that. Ding, ding, ding. The market's up. Oh, hello, O. Hello, buddy. You go up there and you touch that yesterday high, huh? How about that? All right, Palantir's at 29.90. That's what we like. All right. My O's are up nice. BMY down a little bit here. Let's see what this thing wants to do. That was pretty volatile yesterday. Nvidia, what's the market doing? Nothing crazy. Yeah, it's like fear mongering. They're not like, you got to understand Triffin's dilemma in like the U.S. trade deficit and the exporting of like having an excess supply of dollars abroad and like where the reserves are, like what they hold their reserves in. Like there's a lot to it. You can't just get off the dollar. It's like heroin. It's seriously what it is. Like if you all just kinda. I mean, you would get through it. So I don't want to say it's like alcoholism, but it is kind of like a heroin addiction with the dollar. You'd have some severe pain for a while if everybody did that. REITs. Okay, so I want to look at XLRE first and then kind of go through. Yeah, so XLRE is moving a little bit here. What are the other REITs that we're looking at? PLD. I have some alerts on other ones. Yeah, O is going for it. So this was one that we... Oh, yes, Palantir. Yes. Sell. Go down. Knife. Please. Die. Yes. 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 Oh, guys, I can't tell you how much I want to buy more Palantir. We've tried it at least twice with the cash secured puts. And they've not let me have my shares twice, which is very annoying. All right, O's looking really good. BMY down a little bit, but that's fine. ES, Nvidia. What are yields doing? Yields starting to move down there. So if we see the 10-year come and take this low today, or yields, see, I don't want to. It's kind of silly to talk about the 10-year yield technically, but I mean, we obviously need to. If yields do end up moving down there, that will be interesting. So, all right. I mean, we started off yesterday slightly green or slightly green today. That's kind of what we're going to be looking for, I think, for a little bit. Just little base hits, and then wait for those giant moves, those multi big 100%ers to turbo the gains for the month. MP, take a look at that. Oh, Alfie. Yes. I like this. What are they mining, though? Oops. It's a little too early in the day, but... Oh, buyback? 300 million buyback? That's interesting. Palantir's getting whacked. I love that. All right, O's losing it a little there. Let's see, where's the market? I kind of like that, actually, though. That's actually a good one, I think. Well, what would the... let's just do the math on this. I mean, you'd have a really tight stop right here. You could go for like a... You mentioned BRICS in the Discord. It's going to take some time for that to happen, but even America trying to ditch the dollar. But no. America's not trying to ditch. Well, no, it'd be kind of. I mean, they'd be like backed by dollars. All right, hold on. Let me just do the math on this. it's actually not bad. The chain, I feel like, is terrible. Just cracked above yesterday's high. That's good. BMY coming up. That's good. I kind of like this MP. Is KMI still valid? Let's take a look. Kinder Morgan. Yeah, it's just a slow grinder there. You know? All right, the O premiums are being a little annoying here. So let's see what happens with those. But that is moving very nicely. So I would expect these to get a little snappy soon. If BMY starts to move back up, takes out yesterday's high, which was also, I think, today's high. That would be nice. Yeah, MP is moving a little there. How the... 3M could be a fun one. Kind of want to sell some puts on Palantir as well. Free money. You know? Here goes. Oh, man. Look at these REITs. ZS? Hold on. What's up with ZS? Oh, earnings. That got hammered on earnings. Yeah, dude. O is going. There we go. There we go. I mean, I just need the premiums to catch up, which they are. There they go. There they go. Yeah, so I mean my calls for O are in October. So I have more time on stuff. Those are up 31%. My BMYs are up 40%. Yeah, I do like this. I just think I'm gonna be late on it. I mean, we could freaking send it up to here if we really wanted to. Kind of missed it. You know? Why is it not? Come on. Oh, that's why. I do like that. Like, that's a nice move there. Metals? Yeah, but what is it? Is it gold, silver? Oh, I think this is a REIT. Yeah, another REIT going. Another REIT. I mean, I kind of have enough exposure to REITs, but that's... I like that. See, I wish I could drag that down. Ooh, I can. I didn't know I could drag that down. I thought they didn't let me do that. All right. We got another one. Hold on. Is this another REIT? No, utilities ticker. Where's XLU? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Look at XLU. And where's NEE? NEE was kind of setting up. Yeah, there goes NEE. Ooh, do we go for another NEE? Ooh. I'm thinking. Because I kind of want the MP. I'm going to throw a limit there, see if I can get it. I might miss it. I might miss it. O is up there. What about Duck? Duck was one from last week that ripped. Look at this one that we gave you. Oh my lord, that was a good one. Things are spicy. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see if I can get the MP. I'm just not going to buy it at the high of day. I don't want to do that. So I've got a limit. If I get filled, I get filled. If I don't, I don't. BMY screwing around. I do kind of like this NEE again. Like this one was dirty. Ford is setting up. Yeah, I wanted. All right. Yeah, there goes MP. I don't think I'm gonna get that. That's okay. Ford. Yeah, Ford is still valid. And then low, I want to take a look at. Nat low invalidated. MCD. Dix. Oh, did it get hit? Oh, is that earnings? Yeah, that's fine. I had already sold half of it down in here or something, so that's fine. I mean, what's it down? 8%? That's fine. It's already free, so I'm just letting that cook around. Oof. I've had those shares. Tiva's moving. Hold on. There's a lot of things moving here. Tiva. These freaking healthcare names, man, are going. Where's O? O looks great. That one looks phenomenal. What are those up now? 43%. Those are looking good. MCD is another one that I've been kind of hunting. Yep. All right. MP moving down. I just want to get my fill. If they fill me, they great. If they don't, they don't. Whatever. NEE back down. XLU's moving. XLV, where's this? Let's trying. BMY is kind of doing what it did yesterday. Just opened and then sold. We'll see. I have a lot of time on that one. DraftKings I looked at, but it doesn't. Yeah, no, we can't do anything with that. Also, team, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to some more people. Yeah, Guts is one that looks good. I have alerts on it. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, that should give me my MPs. I should be in on that. Yep. Got him. Oh, I gotta throw. Now I gotta do stuff on it. And then what do I want? Cool. All right. See what happens. Where's O? Cruising. Love that. Okay. NEE I want to take a look at. Utilities. What else do we have this week? And then let's take a look at Guts real quick. Yeah. Well, Dix, I mean, that's going to show weak consumer. And Guts needs to move up there. How? No, I went shares on it. I just took the shares. Small risk. Seeing if we can get something. That's a big move in the market here so far. Let's see. Dude, O is just cruising. Hello. 43% on the O's already. Bought those yesterday. Those expire in October. That's great. Yeah, I mean, 63.57. It's probably where I'll see where I can get them out at. MP's not really moving right now. We'll see what happens. I'll throw an alert at day high. See if it wants to break and have a good time. Where's gold? GLD, SLV, how are those looking? Yeah, that's not great. Silver. So that was a fun silver trade up to here. NEE didn't want to do it there. AMT. Another REIT. Dude. See, this is why it pays, guys, to like we've been talking about the REITs all day yesterday. I think we probably brought it up on Friday. But that's why, again, you got to understand which sectors are going. The real estate sector looks freaking hot right now. Where's XLRE? Is it pumping? Yeah, look at XLRE right now. Oh, here comes MP. Here comes MP. AI has earnings today. Yeah, the post earnings moves could be fun this week. So, yeah, MP off to a good start. I think my shares are up. What? Well, this is saying 0.5%, 0.83% on the shares. There we go. That's good already. That'd be nice. That'd be sweet if that one hit. Okay, so NEE didn't do it. What else? What are yields doing? Moving down. Where's UNH? All right, UNH went for it a little bit, but nothing crazy. Bank of Canada keeps their rates unchanged. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, that's really interesting that they didn't cut again. Yeah, MP's going nicely there. I'm happy I didn't. I mean, that was perfect. I mean, I'll show you guys where I bought it. You guys are going to laugh at this. Ready? Right there. So on that little pullback. Yeah, that thing's going a little. All right. All right, MP. You want to make us some money? Do it. We're pretty close to being at 1-to-1 already. Shares are up 1.36%. That's good. That's good. Let's see what happens to it. Oh, they cut. Okay. Yeah, hold on. I want to see that. I was going to say, that's surprising. Interest rate decision. Yeah, so they cut by another 25. How's the dollar moving on that? Down. That's interesting. How's that doing? BMY's coming down a little today, but that's fine. Looking great on the O and the MP. So, looking great so far on those. See what happens. Have I looked at crowd today? I have not. Let's take a look. Oh, looking good. No, I don't like that. That's downside for. Well, oh no, they already had earnings. That looks like it wants to roll over. Yeah, NEE lost it there too, but NEE, keep this on your radar here. Why is get off? Away. Okay, it's not doing it. Yeah, that could end up being a fun move on MP there. Play it up to here. You actually, I mean, I could do something like this if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to get spicy with it, I could do that. Will I? I don't know. We'll see. But that would be nasty. Nice little 1 to 8.6. That'd be fun. That would be fun. So I could, I mean, if we end up going to the 1450 area, I mean, I could just sell half and then hold it for, what's the next one? 1564. Hey, man. Could do it. They're looking great right now. Ooh, up 2% on the shares already. Golf clap. Yeah, who called that one out? Was that Alfie? Yeah, Alfie. That was a great call there. I like that one. I like that one a lot. And this, dude, this is why the Discord is so important, because we have everybody in here just calling out everything. And then once these streams go private too at the end of the month, like, dude, it's like, think about when the market's actually firing. How many tickers are flying through? They're everywhere. PLD, yeah, Ben, that was the other REIT that we were looking at. I already have the exposure to REITs that I want, but PLD was another one that we were looking at there. Dude, MP is getting up there right now. Oh, they hit it. They hit her a little bit. All right, let's see what happens. Check DM on. Yeah, what'd you send me? Let me see. Labor market continues to slow, but wage growth remains elevated relative to productivity. so they're basically saying we're paying people more, but they're not being productive. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Wage growth remains elevated relative to productivity. It's basically saying you all are lazy. Oh man, that's good. In DE for the few days, and now it's going. Hold on. John Deere. John Deere, there you go. Yeah, I'd love for, I mean, the last piece of the puzzle here is to have BMY get its head out of its you know what. So 43% on the O's though, that's good. So that could be it for a little bit on MP or not. I mean, they're just buying it right back up, but that was a pretty aggressive oopsie candle there. So, I mean, we got to go all the way up here. Right around, well, I think it's lower than that is where I wanted the first TP. I think it's, yeah, it's like 1447. Another dollar. Yeah, MP really did take off. Because we're all day trading. Yeah, but then your wage would be zero. You would not be a part of the, like, I'm not counted in any of the jobs reports. I don't exist according to the BLS. They're like, nope, you're not in there. I think that's a new high on MP, or it's close. Yeah, I mean, the shares are up almost 2.5% already. That's a great start on shares. Like, that's a really, really good start on shares. I think the last time that I took a share start was the TBT. Then there was there were a few more, but the ACB was the biggest one from the year. That was the 1 to 16 RR. Just finished class. What'd you miss? We entered MP down at 13. Okay, this is actually wrong. This, well, it's 2 cents higher. I got these at either 13.21 or 22. So those shares are looking really good right now. My O's are looking pretty good. The BMYs are a little red today, but that's fine. They're still nicely green. RKT's moving. That was another one that I was thinking about. It's just the setup's not. Dude, if they give us an RKT setup, watch. For those of you guys that need a little reminder, boom, boom, RKT. That would be really fun if they did that. Okay, O's losing it here a little bit. We'll see. MP cruising. Cruise missile so far. So we're looking good. We are looking good today. Nice start to the month. I mean, yesterday was slow. I think I was up like 0.5% yesterday. But again, it's not like I'd be perfectly fine. And this is what people need to understand and you just drill into your heads. I am perfectly fine having, I don't know, what are there, 20 trading days in a month? Having 19 trading days doing absolutely nothing, and then that one trading day make 10%. I don't like that's I'm only looking for the highest quality opportunity. If there is a case, which there won't be, but if there is a case where that occurs, whatever. MSOS, okay. Then where's ACB? Okay, it's starting to move up, but we need that one to really shift trend. I would do another ACB trade. Those are fun. I nailed it once. I gave you the second one that ended up nailing it. I just got scared out of the trade. Palantir heading back up toward 30. That piece of garbage. All right. Oh, back up. That's nice. Yeah, so again, I mean, I can throw it in the live chat here too. For those of you guys that haven't hopped into the Discord yet, everybody gets 2 weeks free. That's the launch deal for you guys. There you guys go. You guys get access to all the courses, all the watch list. You're gonna get the webinar tonight that we're gonna be doing on hedging. That's tonight. That's not a mastermind. That's just about hedging. But yeah, we're gonna do that tonight at 6 p.m. You guys are gonna have the link to that. You're gonna get another VIX Insights research report this weekend. You guys want to have long-term success in the market, you guys know where to go. So yeah, everybody gets 2 weeks free. At the end of the month, though, it's going to be waitlist only. Cube is right about to cross. Is it now? This is a nasty REIT setup. If you guys want that one, you can. I'd have no problems with that. I already just have O. I don't need 2 REITs, you know? Oh, Altria. Yeah, that could be a fun one. And then MP new highs. Boom, baby. Yeah, those shares are looking great. So, little volatility there, but nothing crazy. You've got to be out of 1-to-1. Yeah, dude, we're already at a 1 to 1.29. That's nuts. Nice. Nice, man. Did Palantir really pop back up? I do like RK. All right, RKT's going. I may. All right, this could be a fun trade. A really fun, tiny YOLO sling. I just want to see what they're priced at. All right, that's kind of filthy. We've done this a few times where I just miss it. Let's see if I can snag it. I don't think they're going to let me in on this one. Yeah, 3 minutes until job openings. We did talk about that in the pre-market plan as well. Oh, yeah, you get a pre-market plan too every single day for those of you guys that won't be able to come to the streams. I don't, maybe, hold on. What are the, I just don't want to have. Oh, wait, it's also Wednesday. I keep forgetting what day it is. I need to get that off. Yeah. It's like got 2 days. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I'd go for the next week's. O looking good. And my BMYs are only up 12% now, but my O's are up 50. What if I did this? That's aggressive. Oh, new highs. Thank you for that. People hit the like. Damn, you missed because you're walking back from class. Santiago, there will be many, many, many more. Don't you worry. If that fails, I'd be fine with it. All right. We're going to leave that order there. That's fine. If they want to fill that, do it. If they don't, oh, my BMYs pop back up. I think they're just spready. Yeah, that's what it is. The O looks great, though. So hopefully we can get a nice little continuation out of it. That'd be fun. Ford new day high. Yeah, not yet. But yeah, Ford's getting there. ES pushing. There goes Cube as well. So that's coinciding with O. So I don't need both of them. We could do both, but I I don't really want to go overloaded in the REITs, you know? Like I already have it. But Cube is if you guys want to do Cube, that's fine. What was the other one we were looking at? There's something else that I wanted to. Oh, well, hold on. We have a minute until job openings, so that's going to be important here. Oh, RKT is what I wanted on here. Come on. Oh, they might fill me on that. Yep. Okay, the spreads on O just went ridiculous. Now they're showing being up 162%. They're not. So let's see. What was the data? Was it up? Job openings up? If job openings are down, you'd expect to see rate cut expectations go up, and the market should like that. But you could also make the argument now, bad news, bad news. So job openings being down the way that they are, yields just fell through. RKT just got whacked. That's fine. That's just going to be a fun little real estate trade. It's so tiny. O's holding, BMY not doing anything. MP came down a little. Yeah, so yields, dollar down. Ooh, USD JPY. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, O is still holding up there, which is nice. BMY pop back up. Yeah, job openings were lower. Bostic, here we go. Fed is in a generally favorable position. Fed must stay vigilant to ensure inflation risks continue to wane. Soft landing for economy may be within reach. We must not maintain restrictive policy stance for too long. Oh, new highs. Did the market bounce on that? Yep. See, that's what I was saying. I was like, yeah, I mean, you could make the argument that bad news is bad news, but what you have to think about with that specific data point is it has to do with one, the jobs market, obviously, but it's also a signal for economic growth. If you have less job openings and you continue that downward trend, it's economic contraction. So then what does that do? Well, then people can go in and say you can make an argument for more rate cuts, which is what I would assume is happening right now. I know the middle was 43.8. What's it now? 43. So this came down. I would assume this stepped up. Yeah, so the 75 basis points of cuts is aggressively getting depriced. And then 100 basis points is moving up pretty significantly there. RKT coming back up. O's looking decent. BMY's being a little a-hole. But USD JPY, I do not like that. That's really not good. Yeah, it was a big miss. But think about it. Like, that's what, like, that explanation that we just went over is the important part. All right, RKT's going a little there. Came back up. So, what are those at? Am I flat on them? They're spready, so I don't know. But, yeah, flat on the RKTs. 50% on the O. The MP shares are still looking good. The BMY options are up like 16%. But that's coming down. I'll probably keep holding that. But if we take out this is probably what I'll do. If we take out this low, I'll probably be out. So this is a weekly setup. It does have a lot of time, but that's probably what I'll do. RKT moving. That'd be a fun one. If RKT went for us, that would be a very, very fun one. TLT candle. TLT should have popped aggressively on that with yields doing what they did. It's up a decent amount today. Let's see what it's at on the 5-minute. Yeah, there it is. See? MP back up. So let's see. I mean, we're having a good day. Really good start to some of these swings. Really good start to some of the swings. So we'll see what happens with some of the REITs here. BMY is kind of lagging a little. MP is looking really good, though, so we'll see what happens with that. I'll just throw an alert at day high, see if this thing wants to continue ripping. That's great. I mean, look at the volume stepping up. I mean, you can't ask for much more. Is it going to go all the way up to our target there? I don't know, but this is pretty much all you can ask for out of something like this. Like, it looks perfect. So we'll see. We will see. And again, team, keep smacking that like on the way in. I'll have another YouTube video out for you guys this evening. So make sure that you guys have notifications turned on for this YouTube channel as well. We got the daily YouTube videos back. So you got to see how they're going to take it. Like, are they going to be a little bit more lenient and say, all right, well, rate cuts could be bullish right now, especially after what we saw. The problem is, though, and I think this is what we're seeing. Think about what we've been talking about in the YouTube videos as it relates to the dollar. The dollar yanked down on this. Why? Well, most likely it's like cut expectations. Same thing with yields. Yields dying like that means people are going in and buying bonds, which is easily them pricing in more cuts. How does the market react? That's really what we have to what we have to wait and see. But this is going along with the entire thesis that we've had. And that's also why you're seeing USD JPY move to the downside there as well. So we're probably going to talk a lot about that in the video today as well. Just because like that job openings number is big, and the reaction that we saw from it in the currencies and bonds are very important. Right now, you're not really seeing any crazy reaction yet out of equities, but we're going to have to wait and see. RKT's back down, O's back down, MP still chilling. So. But again, think about it. Rates down, that could give a little bit of a push to some of the REITs in RKT. It could. I don't know. That's why I'm in them. RKT is really small, though. I barely have anything on it. If it wants to rip and give us something crazy, great. If it doesn't, it's not going to matter. Like, let's see. I think that's new highs on MP, isn't it? Yep. Nice. Nice. It'd be wild if we did this like this week and we just ran up there. That would be real fun. Here comes the market. Let's see. Where's the dollar? Ate it back up. Did USD JPY come back a little? Not enough. KRE didn't love the data. That sold back off. But KRE's actually got an interesting setup there. Would you be able to enter? Is it not a good idea? You can if you want to. I am already in the O, though, from like down in here. So my O's are up nice. I'm leaving these because I have a lot of time on them. If it starts to fade, I'm just going to cut it. But I do like how these look. And the sector as a whole looks really good. MP new highs. Like, where is Cube right now? Like, the risk on it would be really small. Like, you'd be fine on it. But the thing is like, this is not a trade that I'm looking at to be a giant one. Could it? Yeah, they all can. But I'm more so looking at these REITs for base hits with time. Like, if I get 100% on it, I'd be thrilled. So, MP, looking great there, man. What are these shares up now? Like 3% already? Yeah, 3.5% about on the MP shares. That's great. Yeah, here we go. 50 basis points rate cut in September is now priced as more likely than a 20. Is it? Not from what I see. It's close, but I don't see that. Palantir above 30 again. That mother effer. Freaking Palantir. Here comes the market a little. Let's see what it wants to do. This could be a nasty one. When was the last time we did this? Here. It was here. This is what it was. It was this move, and then it started ripping. O's coming down. MP is looking good, though. It's interesting that RKT set it up. Where about the other REITs? Like PLD, are those moving? Yeah, XLRE, is this fading? Yeah, XLRE is fading, that's why. You bought some at $29.45. There you go, Mo. Come on. Oh, there goes RKT. Your exposure. There you go. Tesla's up %. That's a bit strange. We got to check in on Amazon too. My computer's being slow, but yeah, I mean, we're not going to do anything on this. It could set up, but Amazon actually has an interesting look for us. Come on. My computer hates me right now. That's interesting. I would expect Amazon to performing better. You haven't taken a trade this week, just chilling? Yeah, man. I mean, every single thing that we've done has just been a big hit so far. I mean, I haven't closed anything, but things are looking good. These are good. BMI's all right. The O's are looking all right. The RKT could be fun. Is it stream lagging? No, it's my computer being a complete a-hole. We're probably going to wrap it up soon. Too. It's my computer lagging out. Look, it's just lagging. See? It's like, look, losing its mind. I'll take a look at Ford, though. We'll hang out in the Discord, though. Yep, Michael. All right, guys. We're going to wrap up here. Big time. Yeah, my computers. I think we're good now. Yeah, it's 10:15 anyway. I'll throw the link in the live chat for you guys to hop into the Discord. Again, remember, everybody gets 2 weeks free. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now, but you probably can. You probably can't. Make sure you guys hop in, take advantage of that. I will see you guys later. Peace.